What's up, YouTubers? Roughsack here, and I want to apologise for the delay in this video. I've been having some major technical difficulties with either my PC or the software that is used to render and throw together all my videos, and it just, for some reason, doesn't want to mix up my audio with my video, and hopefully that's being fixed now. So we are finally here, and in the background will just be some random gameplays. I'm not sure what I'm going to use, but now coming up is the questions that you've all been waiting for. It's been nearly a month, so I hope you guys haven't forgotten about it. I hope you haven't forgotten about me. I do apologise profusely. Anyway, let's get on with it. We've got a fair few questions to get through. Some of them sexually orientated, because some of you seem to want to know whether I'll do certain things, but that's cool. I said I was open to anything as far as the questions were concerned, so let's get on with it. And I will start from the first question all the way through the last question, just to make it fair. And we're starting off with Mr. Bellskunk. Now, all the people that have asked me questions, I will put their channel in the link in the description below, in a link. So if you want to check them out and have a look at them, pretty much everyone that's commented are all what I consider good YouTube / Twitter buddies. Some of them are a little bit better mates than that, but they're all pretty good people. So yeah, let's get on with it. So Mr. Bellskunk wants to know, if we did a dual comm, would your subs be able to tell who's talking? Well, I don't know about in-game, we don't sound the same, but when we do our videos, me and Bellskunk do sound very, very, very similar, and there was some discussion of doing a dual comm together, and I'd actually still like to do that. You know what, when we're both together doing it, I reckon you'd be able to tell us apart. Actually, I thought it'd be quite cool. We could actually do videos for each other's channels, not saying that we were until the very end of the video to see if people would pick it. That would be pretty cool. He's asked me a second question. If you're on death row, what would your last meal be? I would be dreadfully honest with you and say my very own homemade, double marinated, double cooked ribs with my own homemade barbecue sauce, because it is just fucking, it's one of those divine meals that you just want to eat until you make yourself sick. So if I was going out, that's the meal I'd want to be having. Okay, Mr. Bonzalato wants to know, can you be my second father, please? I get this question a lot with the group of guys that I play with online. Being an older gamer, I guess, and then being younger lads growing up, you know, they want an internet father, and a few of them want me to be their internet father. And well, Bonds, you can be, but you're going to be one of many sons that I have. So yeah, all good. All right, we're going to move on to Ruddy now. Ruddy has asked me, Ruddy Gaming 4, if you could only play with 3 of your friends on The Last of Us, who would they be? Wow, jeez. Well, there's only about 4 or 5 people that I really play with regularly on The Last of Us when I play it. One of them would have to be my good mate Kick-Ass. He's over in America. Definitely would love playing with him. Swanee, I love playing with Swanee. Swanee's always a good value to play with. And my mate Softsack's also good to play with. I reckon it'd be a toss-up for the third one between Softsack and a young lady that I also play with on there called Queenie, who's a bit of a hoot as well. So to break it down to 3, even though there's only like 5 or so people, it's pretty hard, because I don't know, in that game you don't just randomly friend people like you might do on Call of Duty. It's a little bit more, I don't know, you're a little bit more picky. I don't know, but yeah, look, I'd have to say Softsack because I play with him more often. But yeah, they're pretty much them. Alright, Wake Rider, my good mate Mr. Wake Rider Sir, wants to know, what is my favourite beer and why, and what is my favourite X-Men character? I'll do the X-Men character first, because that's just dead easy. Wolverine. Wolverine has always been my favourite. Way back, I can't even remember when. I mean, when I was in the comic books at a very young age, and I actually started collecting, and I've collected a lot of X-Men comics. I also have probably 90% full card collection from one of the X-Men card series, which I've got in my garage locked up. But yeah, I used to collect the cards and the comics and all that, and always been really fond of X-Men. And on that subject, I just want to say that when they finally brought out an X-Men movie, I think they did the casting pretty well. Some of the other X-Men characters in the X-Men movie were you could say yeah, but the Wolverine actor that they chose, who was Hugh Jackman, has done a pretty good, outstanding job. He needs a little bit more attitude than what he has, but I think overall he did a pretty amazing job. And I know it's pretty hard to cast people into these types of roles. They're getting better and better at it these days. I guess there's more actors to choose from. But my favourite beer, Jesus, every beer is my favourite beer. But if I had to have one last beer with my last meal, I guess, I'd probably have to go with Sapporo in the tall can, the tall silver metal can. First of all, because it's a big can, you get a lot in it, and it's one of the few beers that you can actually drink out of the can that doesn't taste sort of metally. It's hard to explain if you haven't had sort of just regular tin beer. I mean, I do far prefer beer on tap. I do have a Tap King now, which is in my fridge, which I really love. But I'd probably go with that, the tall can Sapporo. It is a beautiful drop. It is really, really nice. Alright, now we're going to move on to someone called Revix. Now, I believe this person is my mate Sarge, who I used to play Combat Arms with. And Ethan's his name. And he's got a few questions here, and I said to him, look, ask me as many questions as you want, as long as, I've got plenty of time and plenty of questions from other people. I don't mind answering them all. So he's thrown 10 questions at me, so we'll get through them quickly. First question, when we played our first roadkill game, what was your opinion of me? Oh, jeez, I don't even remember, mate. I probably raged because you probably shot me in the head across the map with your fucking little Uzi, fucking not even aiming. You got a headshot on me and I probably raged a little bit. But we soon became good buds on Combat Arms. And for you guys that don't know what Combat Arms is, it's a free-to-play PC game, which is where my first-person shooting online experience really took off. It wasn't where it began, but that's where I met Softsack and quite a few other people. And then I got myself back onto the PlayStation, because I was a PlayStation boy back in the day before online on PS1 and PS2. Okay, he's also asked me, meaning me, 2 plus alcohol. You plus alcohol equals 3. No, it equals 12. Okay, how many clans have we pissed off in Combat Arms? Mate, I lost count. I remember some of the big ones being fucking pretty angry with us. We pretty much exclusively played Roadkill. That was basically because of me and Mickey Boy. We just loved that map to death, and it was pretty much straight up and down map. There wasn't much to it, but we did enjoy that, and we did piss a hell of a lot of people off. Favourite beverage? Okay, beer. Sexual fantasy. Sexual fantasy. God, I don't know. Okay, let me think. Sexual fantasy. Me, Captain Fandango, and a sheep with a bottle of wine and a tub of Vaseline. How much to shave off your beard? Well, I've already shaved it off, so free. My missus is very good with me with the clippers, and I never pay to get my hair cut, and I never pay to get my beard done. Do it all myself. Do you pick your nose and eat it? No. The next question's a bit weird. Potato. Well, you say potato, and I say potato. Potato, 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 potato. How about we call the whole thing off? Is Snake still shit at S&D? Now, Liquid Snake is one of the guys who play online with. Snake's alright. Snake's actually got a gold sniper rifle. I don't know how, but anyway. And do I enjoy cookies? Yes, I do enjoy cookies. Thank you for the questions, mate. Alright. Now we move on to Superpook. And Superpook has asked me, FAK, as in F-A-C-K, marry and kill. Now, I'm assuming FAK is a polite way of saying, the sexual version, which would be a U instead of the A. So, fuck, Am I allowed to say fuck on YouTube? Oh, I just did. I think I can. Anyway, so my choices are Dango, Wake Rider, and Apocalypse. Now, I had a bit of a think about this because I didn't really want to have to kill any of them, to be honest, because I really enjoy all their videos, and they all seem like pretty tight guys. So, if I was going to marry anyone, like if I had to be with them all the time, I'd have to go with Wake Rider. I don't know why. Down to earth, always helpful. And it just seems like a good partner type. I'm going to leave the fact to last. And kill. Now this has Dango. I'd have to kill you. Now let me explain. After the amount of times I've asked you to marry me and everything else, I sort of feel like I'm a bit of a stalker now. Sort of like what's that movie? She comes at the ice pick and she cooks the bunny rabbit. So because I can't have you, therefore I have to kill you. If that makes sense. Love you, buddy. All right, and this one. I've thought about this a lot. It's definitely going to be to fuck Apocalypse because Pookie will like this. Because at the end, when he's finished with me, he'll just lean over, whisper in my ear and say, Apocalypse, done. That's so kiki. Oh, God. Alright, let's move on. And Captain Fandango has asked me, my good boy Dango, cricket or rugby, England or Australia? Or rugby, you mean like rugby union or rugby league? Look, I don't mind one day cricket in 2020, but I'm not a fan of the test. I'd probably watch rugby more, and I prefer rugby sevens and rugby league. I like state of origin and internationals. England or Australia? Australia, hands down. The only thing shit about Australia is we have crap internet. Everything else is good, which is why half your country moved here, which is why your country invaded here. Well, not invaded, but founded, but invaded at the same time. Yada, yada, yada. Australia is the top place. So if you moved here, mate, you would love it. And I'd look after you anyway. We'd be good buddies. Alright, Davey T has asked me my favourite ice cream, favourite cartoon. Favourite ice cream is easy. Being a Kiwi, Hokey Pokey has always been my favourite ice cream. I love trying the different varieties of Hokey Pokey. For those of you who don't know what Hokey Pokey is, basically like a vanilla ice cream with little bits of, not honeycomb, but it's like a little hard piece of candy sort of thing in it. Go out to your supermarket and try it. Honestly, it's my most favourite. And I have a bit of a thing with my Hokey Pokey ice cream, which my mother and my father and my partner finds a bit weird. Even the kids find it weird. But I like to suck the ice cream from around the little bits of Hokey Pokey and then spit them back in the bowl and then eat them last as one big clump of like sugar, hard sugar. That's what I do. Favourite cartoon? Oh, wow. I'm trying to think. I used to love a lot of anime. Mainly when I was older. I got into anime late, but I'm trying to think of cartoons growing up, what I was into. I loved all the mainstream cartoons. Thinking. You put me on the spot here with the cartoon one. Oh, you know what I'm going to go with? I'm going to go with one that, when I look back, I have really good memories of, and it was a Japanese one. And it is, what's it called? I'm tipping my tongue. I downloaded it once, and all I got was the Japanese version. And it had robots that turn into aeroplanes. Oh my god. This turned into a horrible video now because of this one question. Davey T, what's it called? It's not called Robo something. Oh my god. You know what, I can't even think of it. No, it's called Robo. No, it's not. Oh my god. Oh, okay. I'll tell you what, Davey T, I can't think of it at the moment, but I will write it in the description. But my second choice definitely would be Battle of the Planets. Battle of the Planets was pretty cool. I love Battle of the Planets. And the other one was above that, definitely above that, but I can't think of it right now. But it had robots. It had robots flying. There's an alien race attacking the planet, and then there's robots. Oh my god, what's it called? No, I want to think of it now. Do you mind if I Google it, guys? Do you mind if I Google it? You don't mind if you hear me typing? I'm going to quickly Google it. Anime, robots. Anime robots.
One's right next to the boat behind the. One's right next to the boat behind the shed.
Anime robots that transform. Yes. No. Oh my god, it's giving me so many. Oh no, I like that one too. What's that? Voltron? No, not Voltron. I loved Voltron. Oh my god, you know what? I'm not going to be able to find it. Anyway, look, I can't spend all day trying to do this. I'm sorry, David T, but I will put a link in the description. Voltron was alright. I actually preferred the one with the lions and shit that went together. Alright, we're going to move on now. David T, you've stumped me. God damn you. We're going to move on to the Sniping Raccoon. My good buddy over there. Mr. Snipey Racky Rack. Loving your videos, mate. Keep up good work. Hope your knee's doing well. Okay, if you were a bra, who would you like to be on? So I guess this is going to get down the road of a celebrity or an actress or someone that I find very attractive. So I'm going to go with Elle Macpherson, who is still pretty hot for her age. I've always been a fan of Elle Macpherson, so I'm going to go with Elle Macpherson for sure. What person from YouTube would you like to meet in real life that you wouldn't meet normally? Well, I'm not going to pick anyone mainstream, like who's got 4 zillion subs, because none of those people I really interact with. It'd have to be one of you guys that I actually interact with. I was going to be coming to England in October, but now we're just doing Italy and France. And I was hoping to do a meet-up to meet a few of you, but if I had to pick one... You see, Raccoon's put me on the spot here. He's asking me who would I like to meet, and he's a YouTuber. He wants me to fly over right now and meet him. That's he's put me on the spot. So you know what, Racky? I can't pick you because I have to pick NZ Jumpstyle, who is my buddy Softsack, who I've known for 5 or 6 years now through gaming and through YouTube and that, and we've sort of been online buddies, mates for 5 or 6 years. So he's meant to be coming to Australia sometime next year, or the year after, or the year after, or the year after that. So I'll have to go with him. Okay, Mega Mr. Dark Angel, do you and Bellskunk have a bromance going? I don't know, Bellskunk, do we have a bromance going? I would say no. I mean, we've only played online a couple of times, but we look after each other on the YouTube. We enjoy each other's videos. We enjoy listening to each other sound like each other. So look, I would say it's not a bromance yet, but you never know what the future could hold. Okay, Pun Leo, would you rather spend 15 years in prison or play 1 round of Russian roulette? I don't want to be raped in the ass for 15 years, so I'd want to kill myself after the first year. So I'm going to go Russian roulette, thank you very much. Mr. SR Productions, Mr. Swanee, watermelon or fried chicken? Watermelon. My favourite Call of Duty. Let's see. Look, I probably ended up having the most fun and meeting the most people on MW3, to be honest. So I'm going to say, for me, the gaming is not always totally about the game. It's about the interaction with people too. So I'm going to go with MW3 on that one. What next-gen console are you getting and why? Look, I'm still leaning towards the PS4, but there are a few games that are coming out on the Xbox One that are really interesting, and pricing and a few other things are also going to determine what I get. But look, to be honest, it's a question for everyone. Most of our friends that we play with are on one system. So the chances are, whatever we're on now, we're going to progress to the next. I have a lot of people on Xbox that I talk to through Twitter and YouTube. But at the end of the day, I don't know. I guess it's the people you play with. So I mean, I'm leaning more towards PS4. What else we got? Do you have a secret talent besides the Harlem Shake in your underwear? My homemade ribs. My homemade ribs are my other little talent. I make a pretty mean homemade barbecue sauce as well, which none of you can try because you're not here, but anyway. So thank you, Swanee. Okay, 13th project, mate. Loving your videos. I want to hear some more army stuff. I love it when you talk about army stuff. And I love the color tones and stuff you use on your videos, dude. They're pretty cool. What are you most looking forward to, COD Ghosts or Battlefield 4? Well, COD Ghosts. I've got Battlefield 3 and I just started playing it less and less and less. And when I heard about BF4 and Ghosts coming out, I had a good think about that. And I thought if I am to buy one first, it'd probably be Ghosts. I like the direction they're going with some of the changes that they're making. I mean, whether it all works out or not, we'll have to see. Obviously, wait for the reviews, wait for people to play test it. I'm not going to pre-order anything. I'm going to wait for a week or so after release before I purchase either of those. But I think I'm leaning towards Ghosts at the moment. He also asks, who would you like to kick most in the nuts? Vandahar or Bowling? Vandahar. Black Ops 2 actually frustrates me more than MW3 ever did. I even did my very own Vandahar in your little screen version on a game, and it was one of the videos I was trying to edit not too long ago, which is when I found out that I had the problem with my software. It wouldn't let me put me screaming with the video, and it really pissed me off. So yeah, Vandahar in the nuts, both feet at the same time. And what console were you purchasing? The same question that Swanee asked me. So we're just going to stick with PS4 at the moment. Alrighty, now we're going to move on to NZ Jumpstyle, who is Softsack. And he wants to know face cam ? Well, if you're watching the video now, do you see my face? I don't think so. And he asked me, when will you suck my dick? Now, this all goes back to MW3. I'm in a lobby with a bunch of guys and we're playing, I believe it was Domination on Terminal, and we just got absolutely smashed by these guys in the previous game. So going to the next game, Softy loads in, he comes in, and I actually say to him, we're going to get fucking smashed, we're not going to beat these guys. And he goes, what do you want to bet? And I go, dude, if we beat these guys, I'll suck your dick. And he goes, okay. We end up winning the game. Now, I think I have a video of this, and I'll find it, and I'll put a link in the description. And we actually ended up winning, and it never, since that day, he reminds me nearly every day that I owe him that, to suck his dick. But, you know, when you come to Australia, Softy, the only thing you're going to get in your dick is my foot if you ask me when you're over here, alright? Okay, now, Bonzlado asks, do you enjoy getting touched by priests? I've never been touched by a priest. If I was a priest, I would touch you. The KP98, who is the worst at S&D? Kingy or Hellspawn? These are two other guys that I play with. Oh, Kingy. So you're asking me, Kingy, is it you or is it Hellspawn? And I say, Kingy, you are worse at S&D now than Hellspawn. Hellspawn has lifted his game. His father has shown him the ways, he's shown him the light, shown him the snake way, and now he is a much better S&D player. Dane King, who is Hellspawn. The real question, who is smarter, Kingy or Sid the Sloth? Well, we all know Sid the Sloth is a genius. So, Siddy, you're the man, and that's Sid the Sloth from that animated show. And the last question from Bonzlado again. Who's more annoying, Reevy's mic or Bailey's ignorance? Wow, slip my wrist now, I can't choose. Reevy's microphone is the shittest microphone ever to walk this earth. And I find Bailey's ignorance actually quite funny and makes me laugh. Reevy's microphone doesn't make me laugh. So I'm going to have to say, most annoying is Reevy's microphone. Well, that's it, guys. That were all the questions you guys posted to me. I do appreciate all 21 comments. There were more than 21 questions. This video may be broken up into two pieces. We'll have to wait and see what gameplay I can put down for it. But guys, I hope you've enjoyed it. I'm sorry for the delay again. I have been having technical difficulties. But anyway, this will be getting edited and thrown together all today, and hopefully will be posted up the following day. So, as always, guys, thanks for the questions. They were your answers. And as always, I will catch you guys on the other side.
Sentry gun ready for deployment.
Oh,
Sniper, get down! Single shooter. Reloading.
I fucking broke
Good
that.
job, SEALs. Stand by for further orders.